Namaste. Welcome to Namaste Hindi. I'm Prerna Khandelwal, born and raised in India. I am a native Hindi speaker and I've made these videos so you can begin to learn Hindi an easy way. Today we are gonna learn about
What are subject, object, and verb?
क्या है कर्ता, कर्म और क्रिया.
What is a subject? The subject of a sentence is the person or thing doing the action, or verb. To find the subject, look at the verb and think who is doing the action in the sentence. For example, Rishab went to the store. Who went? Rishab. That's the subject. He paints posters. Who paints? He. That's the subject.
सब्जेक्ट यानी कर्ता क्या है? वह व्यक्ति अथवा वस्तु जो कार्य या क्रिया करता है, कर्ता कहलाता है. आसान शब्दों में जो भी व्यक्ति काम करता है उसे हम कर्ता कहते हैं. कर्ता को जानने के लिए क्रिया को देखिए और सोचिए कि वाक्य में काम कौन कर रहा है. उदाहरण के लिए ऋषभ दुकान गया. अब हम इसमें पूछेंगे कौन गया? जवाब है ऋषभ. तो यहाँ ऋषभ सब्जेक्ट है यानी कर्ता है. दूसरा उदाहरण, वह पोस्टर्स पेंट करता है. पेंट कौन करता है? जवाब है वह. तो वह कर्ता यानी सब्जेक्ट है.
What is a verb? The verb tells you what action the subject is doing or being. To find a verb, think what action the subject does in the sentence. For example, Rishab went to the store. What did Rishab do? He went. That's the verb. Or he paints posters. What does he do? He paints. That's the verb.
वर्ब यानी क्रिया क्या है? जिन शब्दों से किसी कार्य का करना या होना व्यक्त हो उन्हें क्रिया कहते हैं. आसान शब्दों में जो भी हम काम करते हैं उसे क्रिया कहते हैं. क्रिया को जानने के लिए देखिए कि कर्ता ने वाक्य में क्या काम किया या करता है. उदाहरण के लिए ऋषभ दुकान गया. अब हम इसमें पूछेंगे ऋषभ ने क्या किया? जवाब है ऋषभ गया. तो गया क्रिया है. वह पोस्टर्स पेंट करता है. अब वापस हम इसमें पूछेंगे वो क्या करता है? वह पेंट करता है. तो पेंट करता है यहाँ क्रिया है.
What is an object? The object is the part of the sentence that tells us what is being affected by the action and gives more information about the subject's action. To find an object, ask what, where for a direct object, to whom for an indirect object, etc. For example, Rishab went to the store. Rishab is the subject, went is the verb. So where did Rishab go? To the store. That's the object. Or he paints posters. He is the subject, paints is the verb. So what does he paint? Posters is the object.
ऑब्जेक्ट यानी कर्म या कर्मा क्या है? कर्म वह संज्ञा या सर्वनाम है जिस पर कर्ता के कार्य का प्रभाव पड़ता है. आसान शब्दों में जो भी सब्जेक्ट और वर्ब के अलावा बचता है उसे हम ऑब्जेक्ट कह सकते हैं. कर्म जानने के लिए पूछे क्या, कहाँ, किसको, किसके लिए इत्यादि. उदाहरण के लिए ऋषभ दुकान गया. ऋषभ यहाँ सब्जेक्ट है, गया यहाँ वर्ब है. ऑब्जेक्ट जानने के लिए हम पूछेंगे ऋषभ कहाँ गया? जवाब है दुकान. तो दुकान ऑब्जेक्ट यानी कर्म है. दूसरा उदाहरण, वह पोस्टर्स पेंट करता है. हम पूछेंगे वह क्या करता है? वह पोस्टर्स पेंट करता है. तो यानी पोस्टर्स ऑब्जेक्ट है यानी कर्म है.
To make a sentence, you need two ingredients, a subject and a verb. For example, she sings is a complete but very simple sentence. In this case, to find the subject, you would ask the question, who sings? The answer is she, which is the subject. To find the verb, you would ask, what does she do? In this case, the answer is sings, so that's the verb. With a simple sentence like this, There is no object because there's nothing remaining in the sentence. Some sentences have three parts: subject, object, and verb. For example, Rishab went to the store. In a sentence like this, to find the subject, you would ask, who went? The answer is Rishab, so that's the subject. To find the verb, ask, what did Rishab do? He went. That's the verb. And then to find the object, ask, where did he walk? To the store. That's the object. There are both subject pronouns and object pronouns. Subject pronouns include I, you, he, she, we, they, it. And object pronouns include me, you, him, her, us, them, it. Let's break down a couple more sentences for practice. She wrote a letter to me. For this sentence, to find the subject, ask, who wrote? She is the subject. To find the verb, ask, what did she do? Wrote is the verb. And to find the object, there's two questions to ask. First, what did she write? A letter is the direct object. And to whom did she write? To me is the indirect object. I wrote a letter to her. To find the subject, ask, who wrote? I is the subject. To find the verb, ask, what did I do? Wrote is the verb. To find the direct object, ask, what did I write? A letter is the direct object. To find the indirect object, ask, to whom did I write? To her is the indirect object. Now you give it a try with the following practice sentences. She gave me a book. Sam watches comedy movies. She gave me a book. The subject is she, the verb is gave, and the objects are a book and me. Sam watches comedy movies. The subject is Sam, the verb is watches, and the object is comedy movies. Try again with these two sentences. We drink coffee, and they played football. We drink coffee. The subject is we, the verb is drink, and the object is coffee. They played football. The subject is they, the verb is played, and the object is football. And that's all the practice for today. Great job! Be sure to check out the next video in this series, Pronouns in Hindi for Beginners and Advanced.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Namaste.